Lung Pucki, Outdoors Edition.
Even though it's March.
To date it is March the 5th.
People, keep saying this is going to be one of the worst winters. And
You know what? I'm bringing you guys in. Hang on a second.
I guess, camping edition is supposed to be
Camping edition. No.
Outdoors edition.
Outdoors edition because, and the reason it's outdoors edition is because I bought a couple of nice Maduro nubs, which are just some short cigars.
They look like the little chubs.
They're some true chodes.
Beef jerky, little chub. I think it's Jacqueline's beef jerky makes it. It's just a little summer sausage.
Just a sausage.
Just a summer
Yeah, these
sausage.
are just a couple sausages. I did the courtesy of going ahead and cutting them. I haven't had a good cigar since I was maybe 15. And that was when I was smoking some Nicaraguans, which weren't that great, and some, which were probably, and some knockoff Cubans, I'm sure.
I've never tried a Cubans. I've done mostly just the shitty dollar ones, Swisher Sweets, and what are those? The wine flavored ones.
Black and mild.
Black and mild. Yeah, I used to drink the fuck out of those.
Mm-hmm. You want to try that again?
Black and milds.
No, you said you drank them.
Sorry. So I used to smoke the shit out of them, but I can't stand the taste now. The only time I've really smoked actual cigars was back in either Texas, Kuwait, or Iraq, because it was just not my thing. It's one of these things where I'm not going to smoke it by myself, but if I'm hanging out and somebody's like, hey,
I thought it would be a good
cigar?
session for us, and that is why we're outside. I'm not going to smoke this inside my house. The missus would not appreciate this smell. But no, my buddy Polo found his dad's cigar stash. Some of those cigars, we had some that were near the size of your forearm, like in length. So there were some cigars, like a group of us kids, honestly, because we were kids, we were teenagers. But a group of us kids could sit and smoke on one of those cigars for a couple of hours. Man, that taste in your mouth that leaves behind. Never were a cigar smoker, huh?
Not really. I don't even like cigarettes, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, we'd sit and we'd just chat and smoke. And I've been, honestly, I quit smoking cigarettes nearly 2 years ago now. I'll have one occasionally, sitting and hanging out and chatting with you guys or something, But in truth, I quit smoking. I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes in a couple years, barring funerals, where I'd smoke a few and then give the pack away to a real smoker. So take this and just try to jam it in a straight line deep into the middle.
Yeah, I've done it with my urethra before.
Oh, you actually are sounding the cigar. Sound off.
You ever seen Kids in the Sandbox?
Nope.
Oh my god. Well, first off, it's not child porn.
That's a good lead-in.
It's someone taking a small dildo and just musket packing this motherfucker's dick.
That's just not okay.
I'll try your whiskey now. What kind is this?
This is Grand Marnier. This is a nice cognac and orange liqueur. It's a sipping whiskey. It's got its potency.
Definitely tastes the orange.
It's good, right? For a whiskey, for a straight whiskey, that's nice. I'm right there with you.
That's definitely orange.
It's a sweeter whiskey.
Yeah, that's
still got that little undertone of
just sour or straight bitter.
It doesn't go down like a slog in your throat. You know what I mean?
Well, not all oranges are sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And so it complements. I like it when you have something that's meant to be sour, that's used as sour fruit. Alcohol that has citrus fruit.
Oh, so good.
Or raspberries.
Oh, raspberries.
Just anything that's sour or bitter.
Man, I could go for a raspberry wine.
I've never really liked fruit, and it's one thing that I'm trying to change about myself. Mm-hmm. So it's cool that I'm doing this because I'm trying a 21-day challenge of just being absolute garbage. Well, I've not done shit for the last couple months because it's been cold as shit. I like the cold, but I don't like
putting
doing
you
stuff.
out of commission. That's for damn sure.
And so now that's hopefully warming up. This might just be a false spring, but spring starts in not 21 days now, but it will start on the 21st. And so my thing was, people always have their healthy diets. It's 21 days of losing tummy fat. Mine is 21 days of being, but my keto challenge, whatever you want to call it, I don't know.
It's not keto, that's for sure.
It's being absolute dog shit for the next 21 days, smoking, drinking, eating whatever the fuck I want, and just indulging in my demons. And then spring.
I was gonna say, wait. What's new here?
Usually I actually don't eat as much, but I've been having to force myself to indulge. So by the time I get to the 21st, I'm just gonna be tired of it. It's like,
then you got someone like me here who like brings you over and is like, hey, I want you to indulge with me. Here's a $50 bottle of liquor, and I think probably about $30 in cigar.
but the difference is one cigar and a thing of liquor is different than fucking pop to water. I don't see any pop except when I bring you a ski.
It's true.
Or an energy drink, but you don't drink many things other than water. I'm straight. At work, I'm drinking all the pops. I usually have an energy drink with me too. I'll stop at the gas station and get an energy drink after work.
Yeah, like I like an occasional energy drink. Sometimes at work, because I work in a kitchen, I might grab one of the 8-ounce things of chocolate milk. There's some dark chocolate almond milk in there that I like. But in truth,
I mean, at least
a couple years ago, I did completely switch off. I was like, I'm not going to spend the money and buy sugary soda anymore and just be crapping on it. So I switched to drinking Lipton green tea with citrus. Because I enjoyed the flavor of that. You could drink it hot or cold. You know, I could, it tasted good, but I considered it also to be good for me.
Wait, so you say hot. Now, I know what you mean, as in, like, room temperature.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like
I mean, like, left it out in the sun and it actually got kind of damn warm.
Or, I was going to say, you put it in a fucking pot and make boil
I mean,
it up.
people like hot tea. You can do it.
I know they like hot tea, but...
But no, I didn't go to the effort of
different.
making... I didn't steep it. I'm just saying, like,
The
it
bottle.
was good at any temperature you grab the bottle. And then eventually I was like, I'm too poor for this shit. So I just started drinking straight water, and it was an easier switch to go from tea to water than it was to jump from, like, soda to water.
Like, they don't talk about how big of an addiction this shit is, but I cannot make the jump because my brain has tricked myself into hating.
Now, caffeine and sugar is a demon. I'm on a problem lately where I'm eating, like, fudge rounds and shit and just junk when I'm working for, like, little sugar bursts of fuel. And also just because I don't feel like grabbing some other, like, less enjoyable real food. Like, if there was, like, something tasty and good, like, that was prepared nearby, but I don't want to eat, like, a fucking bologna sandwich or something. So, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna put down a fudge round.
I would. I mean, I like sandwiches, but...
I like a good sandwich, but man, the last time I just prepped a fucking regular shitty sandwich with the over-processed fucking meat on fucking just, you know, regular white-ass bread.
Oh, see, that's one problem.
Like, no, I want a real sandwich. Like, something you get out of the deli. Like, I got a thick sub in there in the fridge right now.
We'll go buy a couple pieces of French bread, cut it in half, and make your... I mean, you're still going to... If you put ham or turkey on it, it's still going to be the same processed shit.
Yeah, but I like to go and get the good sliced meat, and, like, not the shit that's the pressed discs.
Talking about, like, bologna and...
I don't really care for bologna.
Actual processed
No, like
meats.
the deli sliced meats, if I'm going to make a sandwich.
You're talking about, like, the ham.
Yeah, like ham, turkey.
The circular ham slices?
Yeah.
Or the square ones?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure there's a level of processing. I understand
I like
that,
the chopped, but none of it's really healthy. But then again, I think the ingredients only usually say, like, sodium, water, and meat. I hope it says, like, specifically what kind of meat.
Oh, he pulled him over. Those sirens stopped.
They usually turn the sound on just to pull somebody over?
Maybe he wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe he was going fast. Maybe he did a
Yeah.
weird little swirly inside the roundabout.
He just kept getting lost in the roundabout.
There were some motherfuckers out here when the winter hit good. There's some motherfuckers out there drifting their ATVs in the roundabout.
That'd actually be pretty cool. Especially when I had the snow on the
you
ground.
know, it's a small, to those of you who can't just see it, it's a small roundabout.
Or maybe that was the guy.
It was an EMT.
People just probably in the way or something.
It's a small roundabout, so
Imagine getting pulled over
it's
by
just
an
a
EMT.
tight little thing. You could do like a nice little sidekick drift inside of it, and anyone with a little bit of that urge in them, like, knows they want to do it. And someone went out and did it.
If you want to do it, fucking do it, bud. I don't support that. Don't. Just because you want to do it doesn't mean you should do it.
I mean, Nike says so.
No.
Just do it.
Don't just do it.
Just Nike.
Don't listen to Nike.
Don't Nike.
Don't Nike. Boycott Nike. Fuck Nike. Fuck any billion-dollar industry, because at least somewhere along the line they had to lose their integrity to make that money. I don't think I can respect any million-dollar
Who needs
company.
integrity, though?
You have Goodwill, which you see commercials on TV for Goodwill saying how...
How they get free stuff and then sell it for profit?
No, but you should. You should hear that.
That's all I think of when I think of Goodwill.
But the fact that they're always talking about creating jobs. jobs. Every time I've ever been in a Goodwill, and I go often, I like to get...
They're not hiring. They have all of 3
hiring.
employees.
3? I've never seen 3 employees.
I didn't say it once. I mean on the entire register.
On the whole fucking staff.
Yeah, the whole staff is like 3 people.
Like, I cannot think I've ever been there and seen more than one person.
Unless they just have fucking gremlins in the back that are sorting through all the free dirty shit.
No, they probably do, like, you have somebody come in for a couple hours.
Yes, this red glass chalice would sell nicely.
It did so nicely.
These underwear only have a small poo-poo stain in the front. We'll keep those.
I do not buy underwear from there. I lied. I bought socks, but they had the little loopy thing on them, so it's like they look like they've not been used. And also, they were like little stegosaurus, like tacos.
Yeah, because there are people that just buy things and donate it to Goodwill.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
That's wild, right?
Yeah, my sister was like, people shouldn't do that. Give it to Salvation Army or something.
Go take it to a shelter. If you're gonna buy it brand new and donate it, don't donate it to someone who's just going to sell it.
Could they just take any garbage? Why? That little chalice I bought, who needed that?
I mean, like, I found a cute dress for my baby that someone had bought brand new and just put in there with the tag still on it. And that thing was fucking designer. Like, cheap. But like, that's a weird thing to do, man.
Weird flex, bro. But okay. You should have told me you were going to be wearing those. I would have worn my Dragon Ball Z pants.
Oh, yeah, I broke out the Superman pajamas.
I would have definitely worn my Dragon Ball Z
and
pajamas.
The Superman t-shirt.
Oh, fuck, man. Then I would have worn my trunk shirt.
It wasn't even intentional. It was just like, the shirt was put on earlier in the day because it was comfortable, and then the pants were put on because it was getting a little cold out. Yeah, we're doing our outside smoking session. It is now currently a couple minutes from 9 p.m. at night. Which cool. It's chill.
Yeah, not to be confused for 9 p.m. in the morning.
It's dark outside. I'm sorry for being overly descriptive, sire. You're gonna dox us. They're gonna know where we live now. They've narrowed it down to the northern hemisphere, and somewhere it snows in the winter.
Listen, man. I don't know about doxing, but I know.
And we have a small roundabout nearby.
If we end up getting like an unabridged version of the fucking Twisted Metal, we getting canceled.
Listen, that's the only real edit I've had to make so far in our career.
It was not even bad.
It wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it wasn't worth the potential backlash.
What did you mean by that? Nope, I'm not answering that.
It's like, listen, I didn't mean anything by that. Yeah, that's all there is to it.
A character's name you just slightly altered. You gave him a nickname, you know, it worked for almost anybody else.
What do you mean almost anybody else?
So you got Axel, call him Axie.
Oh, so you're saying that system works great, but it doesn't with that character.
Not with him.
It's like, in my 1 in 8 odds, I really chose the bad one.
Hey, look, it's 8 Ball. Come here, 8 Bally. See, it's like the good old game of Guess Who. Until somebody guessed, we can't say the name. I did love that fucking game, Guess Who. The one where you had like little boards.
Yeah, the tiles. I used to play that in the class that I was in, where it was just a couple of us because we needed more attention.
Special class.
They never called it that.
Does your character have glasses? Sunglasses are regular. People be petty at that game. One game.
Glasses are glasses, bitch.
No. What if it's a monocle?
That's an eyeglass.
Listen, man, my eyes aren't glasses.
Yet. I'm gonna take care of that for you.
God, man, I'm terrified of getting mutilated. Losing my eyes, losing my hands, losing my penis. Like, I don't want any of that. And to it, people who, you know, live fulfilling lives missing this stuff, I'm not that strong.
You should be proud of yourselves.
100%, because I am saying I am not. I can't deal with it. It's like, you'll make it through. No, video games are basically the only way I relax. And if I can't play them or see them.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, losing your eyes would make it rough. But there are definitely people with all kinds of issues like that who still play their video games.
See, I know I'm a man, but, like, I'd rather lose my dick over my hands. Like, both hands or your dick.
Do I have to suffer the pain of it?
We'll say no. It's just a poof.
Okay, would you rather just get a magical removal of both your hands or your penis? Yeah, you can live without having the fun of a penis. But what does that mean about going to the bathroom?
They have a little straw that just...
They just put a little tap faucet in there.
You just turn the faucet.
Like, they stole it from a rabbit feeder cage, so they just gotta push on the bead a little bit and it trickles out.
It's one of those cheap ones where it's the nozzle up. It's like, you want it hot, cold, or in between?
Well...
You gotta ask her what she won tonight.
So you're getting frisky, and then you're like, I'll play with my lever.
My lever! Pull the lever, Kronk. Right lever.
That's not squirt, it's pee.
You got that backwards, but I'm still saying it's the same thing. I get it. It's kind of like saying, it's cum pee. Yes, it's stored in the balls. It's pee.
Yeah, and like, lady squirt just means their female prostate got excited.
And decided to get ruptured, and now you have a mess on your hands. Congratulations. Didn't even put down plastic sheets. I'm a dick, man. If I get with a woman and, I've never had this, but I'm not a dick. I know I'm not. I feel like I would be. I'd get all pissed off, but unless she knew about it. She's like, oh my god, I didn't mean to. I'd be like, oh, it's okay, I'll clean you up. But part of me wants to be like, you dumb bitch, don't you fucking piss on my bed. Bad girl. Squirt, squirt. Wait. No. Spritz. I don't know if that's better.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say squirt right now. You're giving mixed instructions here, and you can't give any commands that are too complicated.
To a woman? What? I thought I was a misogynist.
Only at heart.
Only at heart. No, women are completely equal. I 100% believe that. I know that's why it sounded sarcastic.
It definitely sounded sarcastic.
It's not. Not 100%. Women are equal.
And there shouldn't be a problem with that.
I just don't want a woman to be, taking the male roles.
Taking the male roles.
Make a cool female. Don't take my Spider-Man. Then again, Gwenpool. She seems pretty cool. I've never read it.
I have no idea what's going on in that world.
So basically, Deadpool and one of Spider-Man's love interests.
Gwen Stacy.
Yep, and I assume so. But I've not looked into it because I'm kind of a bit of a hipster when it comes to weebs. If weebs are fascinated over it, I don't go for it. Very few animes will I watch that's over the top popular. Because usually the popular ones are garbage. They're just rehashed. It's like pop music. It's just rehashed bullshit over and over again. And
but yeah, there's some things that are popular because they really are just enjoyable.
I can't do the fighting animes anymore because growing up with Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Inuyasha, it all seems like the same spin-off. It's either, the Dragon Ball Z-esque where it's like, oh, I'm losing, but I need more power, and then I win. Yu Yu Hakusho was more, I can't say about friends, but when it came to Yusuke, he definitely always had this inner well when it came to the love interest. That's where he'd pull from the bottom and overcome any odds.
Yeah, that anime trope where the hero will go through everything in order to save the people they care about. That makes a hero, though.
And then Inuyasha where he's overpowered, but he still gets his ass kicked because it's always something, whatever the exact opposite of, I guess I think we had the conversation. The opposite of Deus Ex Machina. Because usually when you use the term, you're talking about Hand of God to, help the party. But I guess Hand of God can still be wrathful.
Oh, absolutely. You could be bitch slapped by the Hand of God.
And so, that's what Inuyasha is, where he is really strong, powerful, 100-year-old demon. Sure, he's been on a tree for most of it, but still.
I mean, that was just a little bad luck. It was a nap.
It's always the main bad guy always every episode they know the one thing to weaken him, and then he overcomes the weakness.
Yeah, I mean, popular tropes work because it's easy enough for people to follow. It's successful. You got to work in the system.
True. I mean, there's only 9 stories to tell.
I get what you mean.
Man versus man, man versus nature, man versus God, man versus self.
I'm gonna pull up a chair, folks.
There's, what's the term? There's Renaissance, modern, and futuristic. Futuristic is man versus technology. Renaissance is man versus God. Man versus modern is more man versus self. Each one has their own 3.
Can you make it through?
Making noise.
Booty hole Hitler.
That's the wind chimes. Just to remind you that we are outside. Yeah, that's why you gotta come prepared for the cold.
Cold?
She's a pussy.
What does this thermometer Kira say? It's about 90 degrees outside.
Just under 60. Did it drop to 50?
Yeah, it's 55-ish. No, it's like right on 50. It's about 10 degrees Celsius. Wait, is Celsius and centigrade the same thing?
No.
What is centigrade?
Your mom.
Buddy, I just don't know. I'm just gonna be real with you there. I do not know. So, that thing I've been talking about, how I want to do, like, quick improv stories, the same you want to make your like, textile game.
Yeah.
I started working on trying to write one. Just a fun little quick one.
For the text-based
nice. No, just for when I decide to, like, throw you and Oaf into a scenario and have you improv it.
When you say improv, is this the one the sit-down ones, or...?
Yeah, I mean... So I'll try not to use that story. So I'll just pull you into one that's off the top of my head. You're an archaeologist,
something like that.
That out in a jungle, trying to locate a ruins. You reach a point where the grass, the vines, the junglage has gotten extra thick. And it's going to be more difficult for you to pass. But you could go the extra time and cut yourself a path through. Or do you want to, go the other way and try to cross the river and make a better path from there?
Do I have any gear on me?
Of course. What did you bring with you?
So, I brought my laser gun, my cassette tape player, 4 cassette tapes, and a machete. So I'm going to put my earbuds in, I'm going to turn my music on, and I'm going to hack away through the woods.
Okay, so you're an archaeologist with a laser gun, machete hacking your way.
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. He was a cat that really...
What's going on?
Keep going.
Okay.
You're the over voice. All I'm hearing is my music.
So that's really the point. That's how I want to do it. Like, and you're playing into it. You having fun as you go. And like, the more people in there, the more I can like potentially get you guys to fuck with each other, or like work in scenarios where you have to work together. And just have fun with it. Quick improvs, kind of in the vein of writing a D&D story, but with way less going on to slow you down.
You said vain.
I am a very veiny person. I mean, we all got our veins, but damn, you can't just see mine.
I'd rather not. I need an adult.
You can see right through my underwear.
Veiny bastard. It's like fucking a meth pipe.
Did you bring up the papers?
I guess not fucking a meth pipe, but trying to light a meth pipe.
It never went out, I'm telling you. You just gotta puff it again.
Life living in the gangster's paradise.
That's what I was saying before. That's nice about a cigar. You can just kind of put it down and then pick it back up. If you don't wait forever.
I don't know why. I got 2 disco songs in my head. That and
Rasputin is good shit.
I can't remember the TikTok that I saw, but it was really funny. In my opinion, humor is subjective. But it was a
Yeah, you're very downwind. Sorry.
It was like some guy dressed in knight armors. He's like, "There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my prayers." And then it like goes to some demons. Like 5 demons are just doing this choreographed words dance, and it's like this got this weird filter, and it's just like, give me a man after midnight. It's like, it's just that spontaneous stupidry.
Yeah, that's good.
I love it. They had another one where he was like, "Merlin, help me." He's like, "Alright," and then Merlin just starts clapping that fat ass, distracts the guy, and then shoots him with a spell.
Okay, Merlin, if you could be a wizard, like, what would be, like, your focus in magic? Like, you can't just, let's just say, you can't just be a master of all things magic. You need a class focus. You're not a god.
I wouldn't...
What would be your class focus in sorcery?
Okay, can you kind of, like, break it down Are we doing like white magic, black magic, where it's 2, or is it more alteration, destruction, conjuration?
Well, you just tell me what you would like. What would be the main effect of your magic that you want?
Conjuration. I would want to be able to create anything. I want living, dead, inorganic.
See, I think I would have the most fun with illusion. Things like casting invisibility, putting up smoke screens, creating sounds or images that distract. I think I'd be more of an illusion category.
I would rather be able to like summon an animal. See, I think you can. If I'm able to conjure shit, is like elemental considered conjuration?
Well, conjuring an elemental would probably be higher level, but that would still just be conjuration.
Because I want to say in some circles it is considered, but you know, it just depends on what media you're going with.
So now I'm thinking, because you know, I'm constantly, my brain is nothing but D&D. I'm listening to D&D podcasts. I'm watching D&D shows. I'm writing my own D&D stories. I'm making up D&D characters. Like, constantly it's Dungeons and Dragons. So even now, my brain started putting together. It's like, so if we were like a 2-man sorcerer team, focused in conjuration and illusion, there'd be nothing greater than the fact that like we just work on some like codes so that I know what you're about to summon. And like, so you summon a dire wolf. Let's say you're kind of low level. You summon a dire wolf, and then I cast an illusion and make it look like you summoned 10 dire wolves.
You don't know which one. They would be able to play off each other really well.
You throw a few at them. I throw a few at them that take a hit, and then you get in the sneaky one that actually does damage.
No, I wouldn't even do that. I would like say, hey, I'm not going to conjure a wolf. You're going to conjure the werewolf.
You came out of here, darling.
I know.
It's like, I'm cold. I want the papers.
It's because I was hot while I was inside.
Now you're hot and you're cold. What were you saying?
Well, she was out, or she was in, but now she's out.
Oh, well, now you just need to be, you're sitting down. You need to, and you were up. She was up when she came out here. Now she's down.
Shut the fuck up, get up! So you wouldn't...
in your fucking nachos.
It wasn't nachos. It was Doritos. Not chili cheese. Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot.
Nice.
Or Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch. I guess that sounds better. But, so no, I would act like I'm summoning the werewolf, but instead you would summon it. That way, they're all illusions.
It's a big fake, huh?
I would summon a small-ass bug that is very deadly. Like a poison toad.
Oh, that's mean. Summon some... I illusionarily make it look like you summon some badass, scary shit.
What do you think? It's like,
and then you just summon you summon a few, like, highly venomous, like, fucking ants or, fucking spiders.
Fucking get his ankles.
Yeah, like...
Let's get him, boys. No! He just fucking dies. We just distract him for 20 minutes. Let's just keep going on.
Oh my god, no. What you do? You summon a bunch of bullet ants, like fire ants, and you get him to cover his body without him noticing. And then I make the thing I summon, hit him with a fire spell.
You'd kill all my ants, though.
No, it's an illusion.
Yeah,
but fire. As the fire hits them, their body lights the fuck up.
As soon as he bites.
And then, in their moment of panic, like they've just been hit with a demon blast, you stab them.
Yeah, see, I was never one of those.
That's why, we need to hire a rogue.
For the killing?
Yeah, we get in their heads and cause them a bunch of fucking mental anguish that ruins their combat awareness.
It's like,
and then they just get stealth killed.
It's like, hey, get on the pterodactyl, we're getting out of here. They do some kind of badass jump, try to flip on it, end up going through it.
The pterodactyl was fake.
Did I say pterodactyl? I meant the eagle. Pterodactyls aren't real. The dinosaurs, the devil put those here to trick us. That's going to be your next thing.
The devil put in dinosaurs as illusions to trick people?
Not even the devil, just one of the main bad demons.
A defensive wave was just illusionary beasts.
Evil god just create all these permanent illusions.
I think that's just our home security system.
ADT?
All dinosaurs translucent. Look, I tried.
If you were to have any pet dinosaur, what would you have?
A pet dinosaur?
A pet dinosaur that you it's a druid-like pet where you can talk to it. It won't kill you. You can take or have it kill anybody you want. It won't kill anybody you say not to.
See, killing isn't even an option with mine. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of is, but it really isn't. I'd get one of those from, I think it was the second Jurassic Park, Lost World, where in the beginning, the little girl got attacked by those small ones that spit the ink in your eyes, or whatever it is.
Those ones didn't spit, they just nipped her to death. So you kind of got, like, cookie cutter shark.
Oh, yeah, wait, the spitting one killed the...
Fat guy.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Like Friends or whatever, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of those. Like, if something really annoyed me, I could just send that little fucker to skitter over there and look all cute, and then its head all fans out, and then he goes.
You're mixing two dinosaurs together.
Yeah, I know, because my memory isn't that good.
One's about the size of a normal human, and the other one is the size of a cat.
Which one spits?
The human-sized.
Well, that's okay. It's big. That's a bonus.
And it's terrifying looking.
I want the camel of dinosaurs. I will name it Loogie.
I don't know what I want because I'd want to say T-Rex, but it's like I'd go broke trying to feed that some bitch.
Right? Yeah, like
I try to say pterodactyl, but it's not like I'd be able to fly on it. I don't want like a velociraptor because if I try to, keep it inside, I feel like it's just going to be like living with another person, scratching up everywhere. I don't want to put it outside.
That thing would probably get like real annoying with its high energy.
I feel like they're like cats on crack. So it'd be fucking crazy. So you gotta let them out. Like, oh, there goes my velociraptor just running down the street.
Maybe you just get one of the big ones that are more herbivorous. So you gotta mount. It'd be slow moving, but you could pack up your whole fucking house. Bronchiosaurus.
Jesus, live on top of one of those.
Like in Lord of the Rings, where they ride those giant mammoths, and they just have like whole fucking like forts set up on there.
No, fuck that. I don't want to live on the dinosaur's back, but one thing I think would be cool is having it just being
up there spell casting from above.
Like, then I would want something bigger like an Allosaurus. That way it's not as big as the T-Rex, and so there's not going to be anything bigger than it that I have to deal with. But
and it's still plenty deadly. But again, you have to find the meat to keep that one fed.
But also with making illusions, well, never mind, I'm not going broke. Oh wait, how do spells work? Is it components or just breaking reality?
I think it's mana. Like, I don't know what you're talking about components. I'm just saying, like
if I want to cast a fireball, I need a pinch of sulfur.
No, not components. Definitely reality warping magic. As long as you've got the energy and the know-how, the level of your spell is determined by how much you can put into it yourself. The kind of magic that drains your life energy more than uses components.
So, if you're doing illusion, can you, like, do a slight telepathy? Not where you hear what people are thinking, but you can make people think what you're saying.
I would say the most intelligent way to do that would be to try to do like a throw voice and whisper in their ears. Give them that real worm tongue, like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's like, they're gonna be like, if they react too many times, everyone else in the room is gonna think they're the crazy one. And then they're gonna think they're the crazy one.
That's one way to gaslight somebody.
See, that's why I said I would like illusion spells. Like, it would be mental torture.
Mental torture? Shit, that's like trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, I have schizophrenia. Mine would be, remember the big fucking thing from Bloodborne? Amidala? Agamalada? I'd have that fucking thing sitting up there. Now what's more torture?
Well, no. See, that's the thing. Like, we're a team. So, you just give me a week of creeping up outside their house and casting my voice in their ear while they're trying to sleep. And every now and then illusioning just like big ass scary shit in front of them, and then it vanishes as they try to react, or like scare them a few times until they're almost convinced that they are crazy and that it's not real. We've suddenly become an assassin team where you just wait for the moment where they're ready to approach your real monster.
He just sits there waiting. It's so ashy in there.
Just like your butthole.
I mean, it still falls back to that same strategy. If I just
How
keep
do you
scaring them with fake enemies until the real one gets them.
Yeah, keep throwing those lichens. My bullet ants will eventually.
And
get
honestly,
there.
if he does succeed at killing a few of your like low-level conjurations that are meant to actually do some harm, like they're gonna vanish after they're destroyed, right? So again, he can't prove it.
Yeah, so that's the difference depending on where I would pull them from, you know.
Yeah, are we summoning it like as a magical creature? Or are we pulling it from somewhere else in reality?
I would want to create it because I don't want to take a random animal and just like have it get killed. I don't care if it's from an alternate reality or whatever.
So let's say
Like,
the
here's
conjuration of creatures in this world is kind of like it's summoning souls that have already passed, like summoning souls from another, like from a dead realm, and conjuring them into physical bodies that do your bidding.
Depends on the argument of souls and
Where's
animals.
the lighter at?
Here.
Exactly what I was talking about.
It's okay. I'm not upset.
I might have to switch with Courtney.
No.
It
I
feels
can't-
too squished in.
It's not that I'm squished in. I can do this. I just can't put my 1 foot over here without touching him.
You've
Touching
only
them.
touched me
I don't-
once.
I don't want to touch his robe with my
Touch
dirty
me,
boot.
touch me, say that you love me. Love me, go ahead and fool me.
No, that's something else.
Gobble me, swallow
missed.
me.
Gobble me, swallow me,
Fill
Drink
me up
me.
inside.
come inside.
Fill me up inside.
I'm good.
Are you okay?
That's how children are made.
That is how children are made. You put a baby in a man.
That's a damn near butt, baby.
He's like, fill me up.
So what you got in that pretty little bag, buddy?
Drugs.
And
Ooh,
Doritos.
So, I'm going to show you a picture. Let me give you the rundown
Of your penis?
of... Man, I don't have good enough camera on that. So... Let me just move this up.
Well, ain't that
I
a
thought that was
pretty
a
little
turn.
nugget?
It's gone now, but... I mean, it's not that it's gone, it's just no longer...
It's no longer in the same
As
condition
big.
that it once was.
It's not as... What's...
Same as it ever was.
Is it ever the same as it ever
No, we're
was?
reverting to nothing but music. I think, folks, we're going to wrap it up right here. Cigars are out. The drinks are about finished. One nice little clink of the glass for them.
So are you coming inside?
Oh, that's trying to find my
I
roach.
suppose so.
I'm watching the movie The Thing. The old
So long, folks.
Later!
Sometimes I throw up from my butt.